Right on the Canterbury 22-metre line. Coveney straight into Hemsley and Bridge. They hold him. And Johnson making an error at the dummy half position. Referee Ward says off the toes. It's gone to Anderson. He's to the halfway mark. Anderson. He's only got Jack to beat. The kick is over his head. It'll be too deep, that kick. And over the dead ball line. Picked up by Pearce. Now Hemsley. Standing in the tackle to Hardwick. Back to Bridge and Gary Jack again in the back line. Olsen, Filipina. I don't argue. To Conlon. And Filipina making about 10 metres then. A great bust.
That's just... Batiri now. No, he doesn't go to... Yes, it does. Batiri over the 22 and a big driving tackle too from David Brooks, former country player, and pretty strong. His lead beater hitting the line hard now. They're about 12 metres out. Canterbury hungry for points just before half-time. About 4 minutes remaining in this half. Goes to Coveney. Coveney will unload. He does so too. Chance for Canterbury now. Canterbury heading for the line and they're in. Oh, yes, they've got the points just before half-time with a great try. Chris Anderson, the Australian winger, just darted and weaved and in under for a sensational... A short ball. Canterbury deep. Gould will be the distributor. There he is. Looking for runners. They come back the other way. That's running inside the pack. Roach was there. Pearce there to support him. Johnson. Oh, little dummy. Johnson, he's got support of it. Put it down. Would you believe it? Good God, they had the line wide open and they put it down. Well, like you, I'd like to see that again. Look at this. Billy Johnston had him cut open like a knife through hot butter. There he goes, throws the dummy, heads for the line now, throws a pass that they weren't waiting for. Then they're completely panicked. And look at Terry Leadbeater, throw the hands up and say, oh, no.
Attention, but he's big and ugly enough to take it. Elias to Filipina. The big fella crashes into Conlon, but Conlon holds him this time. Ross Conlon has had to take Filipina on several occasions so far, and he's had his hands full. He's a great player. Conlon can sidestep. Very sound defender generally as the Tigers right away. It's gone to Davidson, and he's in the corner. Referee Ward looks at it and says, that's a try. Balmain have struck back. Defence more Tigerish now. Davies. Now Conlon, the one-handed pass away to Mortimer. Up it goes for Baker. Baker's got support at Armstrong, and the Bulldogs will be in to score. Yes, they are. Tony Armstrong. A great try. Now the blue and white flags are up, but that was a great try.
Batiri, tough as teak, and he's leading the side well as Chris Anderson makes another break. Chris Anderson got it out to Armstrong, and they've brought him down just a couple of metres short of the line. Well, Taz Batiri came up and we went back with the play. It's too important here at the moment. There's Davies. Davies underload. They've got the overlap. Conlon turns it back inside and they've put it down. Well, both sides are dropping the ball, but now they've got in. Canterbury over. The ball goes up in the air and the crowd's gone mad. Oh, and I need some oxygen. Ian Maurice.
My goodness me, that was a great take. There was certainly plenty of Balmain players bearing down on him, and he did well to stay in the playing area as well. Now Chris Anderson. Away to Batiri. Lost the ball, Batiri. Picked up by Hardwick. Away to Lane. Lane's in to score. Greg Lane, the replacement player in the Balmain side, has gone in to score, but referee Ward says no try. The Canterbury defence moving up very swiftly, stopping the attack before it gets started. Elias shapes to kick, elects to take the tackle right on the quarter line. Hemsley, Lane, Benny Elias, a youngster, only 19, very strong defender in general play, frequently runs from the dummy half position, often involved in attacking moves, played for the Australian schoolboys, of course, and now at dummy half as the Balmain side plays at only 10 metres from the Canterbury line, and there goes the fellow we're talking about, Elias, reaches for the line and scores! We said he runs from dummy half often enough, and that's what he did then. And he's in to put Balmain back into the game. 18-12. Watch Elias. Picked up the ball from dummy half, through the dummy, beat the tackle of Gould, took another defender with him and over right next to the uprights.
Very
very bad defence here from Chris Mortimer, because he took the dummy badly, and young Elias did it. Certainly went on with it then. A great little try from dummy half.
Lease and Jeff Robinson on for Canterbury.
Two good players, Jimmy Lease, former Western Suburbs player. Little chip from Davies. He runs out. The gap is on. Davies, but no, it'll be taken by Lawson. And Lawson back in the field of play, still going. Beatty's been strong, this fellow, and he's got the ball. He's looked good. He's made the ground every time he's touched. There's Pearce. Out to Martin. Out to Miranda. There's Lane. The overlap's there. Can they do it? The ball goes out there. The pace is on. And Balmain right back around the halfway line. Little chip on. The race for the ball. The crowd go up. It's going to be a try. They can pick it up. Oh, is it a try? Referee says no try. Oh, they've tried everything they could to pull it out of the fire, the Tigers.
And I didn't think he allowed the ball to come clear, so the referees may have to watch that in the future.
Sankey inside the 22 of Canterbury. This Sankey hasn't done anything wrong. Greg Bretnell out, of course, but Sankey has covered himself with glory this afternoon as Anderson puts the head down and charges. No, that's not Anderson. Jimmy Lease. Of course it's Jimmy Lease. Thank you, Ian Maurice. Davies on to Baker. On to Conlon. The overlap's there again. There's Stephen Fakes, and Fakes will go into that, sealed it up. There's the ball game. Canterbury in front. They try again. I don't believe it. Stephen Fakes over the line, puts it down, no try. Oh, say it again. There's Conlon. Conlon shapes, get it out to Fakes. Now Fakes puts the big step inside. The line's wide open. Runs through to the defence. Tackle down. Couldn't ground the ball. Obviously, that's the ruling, because there he's lost it. That's a fair decision too.
They've done everything right apart from Folks. It's unbelievable a first grader would make this mistake. They've done it twice today. There he is. He's over the line now and fails to put it down.
Well, let's not take away Balmain's defence. I mean, they stopped the try. Score 18-14. Both sides had tries disallowed this afternoon. Greville puts the shoulder down now. Charges back. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes, 4 points the difference. Martin on to Hemsley. Hemsley trying to unload. He can't. Wrapped up, ball and all. Benny Elias gets a ball away to Martin. Martin tries to unload, but slammed down. They play it back to Tigers. They go the blind side through Pearce. Pearce running now pretty freely too, but he's put it down. Pearce, he had a look, put it down. Well, that'll be it. That's the ball game. I think the crowd's starting to leave Leichhardt now. And what a thriller they've seen this afternoon. If nothing else, rugby league 83 style is fast and furious.
Most certainly, and I think Ted Glossop had better work on Canterbury's ability to put the ball down over the line as soon as they get there. Not try and get it around under the post. They got Conlon. He can kick goals.
William Maurice, both sides have really thrown everything at each other this afternoon.
It's been a very, very exciting game of football, particularly this second half. Canterbury looked as if they were leading, but down and out, and they've come back strongly. It's been a great game.
Well, here's the wild man. He makes a great big charge. Jeff Robinson at the line. Tell you what, he's carrying more beef than me, but he can play. He can play the game. There's the kick from Baker. Put down by Pearce too. The kick goes high. Up they go for it. Balmain come away with it. Now, Balmain have got the ball. They've got to do something. They're in their own 22. They've got to race it back. Here's Lane. There's the full-time hurdle is gone, and Canterbury have defeated Balmain, previously undefeated in this competition, to the tune of 18 points to 14 this afternoon. Everybody in the ground has gone mad. Thousands of people running out at the moment. What a sight. What a game it's been here at Leichhardt this afternoon.
Canterbury hanging on to outlast the Tigers, and their coach Teddy Glossop, who's been under more pressure than a worm in a foul yard, he'll be able to get a good night's sleep at last. The final scoreline, Canterbury 18, tries to Chris Anderson, Tony Armstrong and Phil Gould. Ross Conlon kicking 3 goals, beating the Tigers 14. John Davidson and Benny Elias a try each. Wayne Miranda